Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's another great day. It's another great Monday morning and another great day in Monday Mental Real Estate. We're here to talk about some of the more things that matter the most in this life, in this world. And the things that seem to matter more seems to be you. My goodness. So you know what? Every day I get an opportunity to live is another refreshing course of what this life can be all about. And getting in a position to receive means more than just being in the place. But it helps you to know and gain and understand the perspective of your life, the perspective of what you think, and the perspective of how you feel. So today's no different. Let me just share a few things with you on today. Before I get started, let me say, how was your weekend? Did you have a great weekend? Did you spend time with somebody that you love? Did you spend time with somebody that loved you back? Did you give the fulfillment of another day? And did you receive the love of continuance? The development of one another is all that it takes to help spread the love and the wealth of mental real estate. Mental real estate was created for you, not just for me, but for you. And I wanted to say to you all today, it's a great day. Monday Mental Real Estate doesn't disappoint, because Monday Mental Real Estate is for you. As we get ready to get started, helping you to know this is a special time, because it's about the positive and negative contributors to your mindset. And what does that mean for you? Absolutely everything. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Let me stop this thing. My goodness, I don't want to get on fire right now. But I'm telling you guys, today's Monday Mental Real Estate is special. Special for so many different reasons, because you know what? We are doing so much more. We are growing so much more. The opportunities come through the door so much more. And we're here to talk about this thing. So again, how was your day? How was your weekend? How did you spend your time? But before that, let me get right to it, because you know I love life applications. You know I love life applications. So, man, let me get right to this thing, because, man, I got a secret for you today. I hope y'all listening, because I don't even need these right now, but I'm going to come back to those, I promise you. But I got to tell you, I got a secret. Now, what's this secret? Listen up. Here's the secret, y'all. When we were kids, y'all remember those days of 4th of July. I may have said this a long time ago, but I got to give it. Sometimes it's so nice, you got to say it twice. Say it again. Sometimes it's so nice, you got to say it twice. Here it is, the secret. I remember when we were kids, me and all my cousins, we used to have fun. Now, listen, 4th of July isn't what it is now. Back then, it was not what it is right now. 4th of July was so much fun back then, because it always came with picnics, family hanging out, running around the yard, doing all these things we're supposed to do. And then we take our few little dollars and then we would go get firecrackers. Now, here's the thing. Y'all know about firecrackers, right? Now, you know that they're dangerous. You'll blow your finger off. We treated firecrackers like grenades. We would hold it long enough for the wick to go down, and we would try to release it before it popped. Some of us were really good at it, but some of us weren't so lucky. But here it is. I can remember we would be outside playing with these firecrackers. And you know, our aunts and uncles would always tell us, y'all go on outside with all that. We don't want to hear that. So a lot of times they would stay in the house. So the kids would be outside with the fireworks. Now, all we had was like firecrackers, snakes, and sparklers. Now, y'all remember the sparklers. That's funny, because now they don't really have no use. You light them and you do this, right? Remember that? But listen, here's the thing. We were inside the house and we went outside to play. And I can remember my aunt, because we was all over. That was the congregation place. My aunt's house, all the cousins were there. Whether they was related or not, that was Grand Central Station. So everybody's hanging outside, you know, and it's right after the 4th of July. Now, we had our time, but we had some firecrackers left over, right? So it was after the 4th of July. And I can remember us all being outside playing. And my aunt had left to go to church. She says, all right, I'm going. I got some things to do today. Y'all don't tear up this house. I'll be back a little later. Now, she was gone. Now, you know, good thing, thank God that, you know, church was a lot lengthier back then. You can go to Sunday school and end up getting out at 3 p.m., okay? That's how serious it was. But the thing is this, we was outside and we was doing our stuff and we was having a great time. Auntie was gone. Nobody was home but kids. We're all doing our things. And I can remember my cousin, I can't give it up, but my family will figure it out. But check it out. I can remember my cousin saying, look, I'm going to go in here our pumps went out. We was trying to light firecrackers and our pumps went out. Those little things, you light like incense basically. So the pumps went out. Cuz says, I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to light this sparkler and then I'm going to come out and we can light some more firecrackers. So I said, okay, now here's the secret. Cousin goes in the house, right? So he lights the sparkler on the stove in the house. Listen to me. He lights the sparkler on the stove in the house. And he runs out a few seconds later, and we're all outside playing. He says, y'all need to get in here and y'all need to come help me. Everybody's like, what happened? He said, he says, the chair is on fire. The house is on fire. So everybody runs in the house and the chair that was close to the door was on fire. So you automatically got to know that we got to go in here. We got to put this fire out. So we're throwing water all over the place, right? Now, the whole time, mind you, Auntie is still gone. She's at church. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what happened. So by the time we got the fire out before it got too big and too bad, we realized that the fire left a hole in the chair. The fire left a hole, a small hole, but it had spread probably about this big, but it was tearing up the material, but it hadn't really got down into the cloth of it. So, but we got the fire out. Now here's the thing. Back then, the furniture was able to be transparent, which means what? Now, I'm talking about the old wood furniture with the pegs. I'm talking about you fall and you bump your head on this wood furniture, you'll break your neck. But they got cushions on them. That kind of furniture that the bottom cushion would slide out the back if you didn't keep it where it was supposed to be. That kind of furniture. So this was the chair. And what happened was we realized, oh, man. We can just, how are we going to stop Auntie coming home? We got to get the smoke out the house. We got to clean up all the water. And I mean, it was a concerted effort. Everybody did it. So when we got to it, we got it all done. We got it all cleaned up. We looked at the chair. What are we going to do with the chair? Auntie's still gone. So, cause it says, flip it over. Thank God we flipped the chair over and the chair looked exactly the same way it did on the other side. Man, we were saved. We was like, nobody say anything. Our secret. That was our secret. All of our cousins knew. Everybody knew. But nobody said anything. But here's the thing. Check it out. It had to be about 30 years later. Are you hearing me? I'm serious. Nobody said anything. We kept this secret. It had to be about 30 years later. And I can assure you, I can remember my aunt. I don't know who spilled the tea, but somebody told. Either somebody told or it became a reality during something that was going on. But we were all grown at the time. We were all grown-ups, okay? Now check this out. My auntie found out what happened to that chair. She found out that it was set on fire. She found out that something happened to her stuff. And here's how, now this is how serious it is. Because back then, if something like that happened, y'all already know. If y'all was in the house playing with fire and I told y'all to be outside, if y'all didn't have my house right like I told y'all don't tear my house, and y'all didn't set my chair on fire, y'all already know what the outcome was going to be, right? So listen, we had to keep the secret because everybody's life was at stake. Now, I ain't talking about no whippings. I'm talking about something that's going to change your entire life. So everybody's life was at stake at the time this happened. So we had to keep the secret. But Auntie found out about 30 years later. And when she found out, let me tell you, I'm going to say, I hope she's here. I'm going to tell you what she said to me. She said to not just me, she said to the entire family. She told the entire family, I don't care how long it takes me. Verbatim. I don't care how long it takes me to find out who set that chair on fire. Whenever I find out who set that chair on fire, I'm going to beat you. Did you hear what I said? Not a lie. I can't make this up. She was dead serious. I don't care who it was. When I find out who set that chair on fire, I'm going to beat you. Now, I can't say. I don't know. I don't know if she ever found out. I don't know who did it. Okay, I do know, but it's our secret. So here it is. Today's Monday Mental Real Estate talking about, oh my gosh, the thing that seemed to be so special. But man, let me tell you, to keep a secret, woo, that took a lot, y'all. That took a lot to keep this secret. Now, here's what's crazy. Give me just a second. Is that when we're talking about secrets, what does that mean for your life? What does that mean to understand more about that thing we call the secret? Because, man, mental real estate, creating the opportunity for you to learn and know more about this thing called the secret. Now, do you have any secrets? Did you grow up with any secrets? And are you still holding on to a secret that you know if you let that cat out the bag, man, somebody's life gonna change immediately? Because ours changed immediately once we found out she knew. Now, what is it about the fact that it's one thing to hold it, but when somebody finds out that secret you've been holding on to, man, it changes your life. Let me give you guys some real knowledge today, because we're talking about why do people keep secrets? Are y'all with me today? Why do people keep secrets? Oh my God, this is going to be good. Stay with me. People keep secrets for a variety of reasons, often related to self-protection. Did you hear that? The first thing out the gate, often relating to self-protection. That's right. I said it. Okay. Shame or fear of consequences. All three of them in one sentence. Self-protection, shame, or fear of consequences. These secrets can range from personal struggles and embarrassing experiences to financial matters, infidelity, or even romantic desires. The decision to keep something secret, often involving a complex calculation of potential risks and benefits. Now, some more details about this. Check this out, y'all. Self-protection. Avoiding judgment and criticism. Individuals may worry about how others will perceive them if they reveal certain information. Especially if it involves flaws, mistakes, or unconventional choices. I hope y'all listening today. Protecting reputations. Protecting reputation. Secrets can be kept to safeguard one's reputation, especially in professional or social settings, by preventing negative perceptions or judgments. How many times have we been in that position? Couldn't say it. But let's keep it going. Avoiding negative consequences. People may fear legal, social, or personal repercussions from disclosing certain information. Now, here's the thing about it I want to get into. Emotional and psychological factors. Shame and embarrassment. Secrets related to personal struggles, past mistakes, or shameful experiences can be difficult to share due to potential for feelings of shame or embarrassment. Fear of rejection or abandonment. Individuals may worry that revealing certain secrets, especially in close relationships, could lead to rejection, loss of love, or even relationship dissolution. Wow. Protecting others. Now, secrets can be kept to protect the feelings or reputation of loved ones, even if it means keeping something from them. In my case, it was saving all of our lives. Trust me. I mean, I saved everybody. I hope you guys are welcome. So let's keep this thing going. Relationship dynamics. Here we go. In a relationship, maintaining trust. Some secrets are kept to preserve the truth within a relationship, even if it means withholding information that could potentially be hurtful. Avoiding conflict. Secrets can be used to avoid arguments, disagreements, or potential confrontations within relationships. Protecting privacy. People have a natural need for privacy and may keep certain aspects of their lives secret to maintain a sense of personal space and autonomy. Professional. I'm getting there, guys. Listen here. Professional or legal obligations. Now we're talking about your business now. Maintaining confidentiality due to professional ethics, legal requirements, or business interests. Personal preferences. Some individuals simply prefer to keep certain aspects of their lives private. What they say, don't mix business and personal. Some people would rather keep certain aspects of their lives private and don't feel the need to share everything with others. Sense of mischief. Some secrets are kept simply for the fun of it or to create a sense of mystery. Now, let me give it to you straight. The consequences. Mental real estate. The consequences of keeping that secret. Follow me quick and follow me close. Check this out. While keeping secrets can sometimes be protective. While sometimes it can be protective, it can also be detrimental to one's well-being. Really? Keeping a secret could be detrimental to your well-being? Listen here. Research suggests that keeping secrets can lead to increased anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems. Sharing secrets with a trusted individual can sometimes alleviate these negative aspects and promote a sense of relief and closeness. Now listen, guys. Talking about the secret, I told you the one that we kept. Now let me ask you, because this is the real part of mental real estate, because when we're talking about the secrets that we keep, sometimes it'll save your life, won't it? Sometimes it'll protect people that you care about, won't it? But here's the reality. All of us had at some time in life, and I'm saying all of us, yes, I'm bold enough to say that. All of us at some point in life had held on to something that we needed to hold on to. It doesn't matter the duration that you've held on to it. You just needed to hold the information maybe just a little bit longer. There might have been a few things that you just knew, but you just couldn't let out of the bag all of a sudden. Because you know what? If there's a such thing as time and place. And there's also a such thing as the right time and the right place. So how you alleviate the secrets that we hold on to is a matter of so many differences. But let me ask you, have you ever held on to that secret? I'm not asking you to tell me what it is. I'm just asking you about the secret that you held on to. The thing that even to this day you may still have since childhood. Because I got one. You may have held on to it for so long that you forgot that it was even still there, or even a secret. But the good thing is, listen, how did it make you feel when you finally told your secret? When you finally told that thing you've been holding on to for so long? Isn't it something how we can hold on to information so long that it becomes the part of us? We can hold on to information to a degree that we almost accept it as a part of our daily living, that this is information to be maintained. Now, I'm not here to tell you to tell what you know, tell your information, share this, share that. But the question was, how do you feel? Listen, when you have the chance to get something off of your chest, how did it feel? Do you remember the time of saying, listen, I got somebody I need to talk to so bad, and I don't know where they are, but as soon as I get a chance to see them, I have to what? Sometimes we have to apologize. Sometimes we have to make amends. Sometimes we have to add clarity. Sometimes we just have to put ourselves in the position to reconcile the difference. Because the person that you may be needing to speak to may be somebody that didn't even know that you was the one intentionally that has hurt them. Uh-oh. Let me get out of here, y'all. Because the fact of the matter is, we do things all the time. All the time we do things, and we may not know who we affect by what we do. But the reality when it comes to your mental real estate is knowing this, is that when you, and I'm not talking about nobody else, I'm not asking anybody to say anything on here. This is for you, directly you and me. We talking. You remember that feeling when you got a chance to share that one thing that you've been holding on to for a long time. Now, you can't tell me or convince me, because I have the evidence and the results to prove it. That anytime you get an opportunity to share what you know, to get that secret, that thing you've been holding on to, that one thing you've been wanting to say for so long off of your chest, you can't tell me that somebody has not lifted the weight. Why does it seem so heavy when we hold a secret? Why does it seem so much down on the inside that you just feel oppressed, suppressed? You can't get it off of you. That's funny, but every time we get a chance, that's funny, because my dad used to tell me it's almost equated to a lie. It takes more sense to tell a lie than it does to tell the truth. Why? Because you have to maintain the lie. When you tell the truth, you get it off your chest. When it's gone, it's gone. It's easy. But when we deal with secrets, it's not what we say, it's what we know. When you know something that you haven't said, and man, and the thing is, you have information, but you haven't said it. But the power in the things that you know and what you don't say is the power that and the influence that it creates when you say it. But we don't always say the things that we know, because a lot of times we feel like we might be giving up just a little bit of power. We feel like we giving up a little bit of our own sacrifice. We feel like we giving us, and I'm being honest with you today. There are some people that does not want to see people succeed. The realities are there. The proof and evidence is there. There are some things that we hold on to, that we harbor, that people don't want to share because we don't want other people to know our what? Our secrets. But let me ask you the question. When it comes to the secret that you're holding, the secret that you're carrying, who gave you the secret? Who gave you the information that you share? Who gave you the information you're holding on to that you don't want to give away to nobody else? When you believe that God has given something to you, but this is my secret, I'm not telling it because I have it, I received it. It's for me to grow, it's for me to know. And when I'm ready, I'll tell you. That's funny, because if you can go sit in the pulpit of the church, a lot of times if you understand the pastor, you're going to understand a lot of the things that brought him to the pulpit. If he's going to sit in the pulpit, there's going to be some disclosure that comes with the position, because God has given him the position to understand that, listen, I didn't just put you here to keep my secrets. Why do you go listen to him? Why do you go to these conferences and listen to people? Why do you go to these different auditoriums and listen to people? It ain't because they got a bunch of secrets. There's disclosure that has to come with that. With your position comes disclosure. That means if I've given you so much, you have an obligation to say something. The opportunity to do something is greater than the reward for doing nothing. And when you sit back on the information given to you, you decide to keep that secret. Now, let me be straight with you. A secret can not only keep you, a secret can not only preserve you. That's funny. A secret can not only elevate you. A secret can not only give you the positions and the desires of your heart. Mental real estate. Because everything I just said was about you. But what does your secret do for others when you tell it? When you have the thing that God has given you, the thing that you have acquired, it doesn't necessarily even have to be from the Almighty. But I'm saying that when you obtain the information, but yet and still because you seek a higher position and you've attained it, and people say, how did you do it? I don't know. I don't know. I guess it just happened for me. I don't believe that's true. Not everything just happens. You're holding something. Because listen, you hold the keys to elevation for other people's lives. Let me say that again. You hold the keys to the elevation for somebody's life. Listen, thank you. Let me put this in layman terms. You hold the key to somebody's salvation of their life. Did you hear that? You hold the keys to somebody else's salvation of their life. But listen, we get so focused on keeping secrets that we would rather sustain that secret because it's what got us to a higher position that we've earned. Now, we want the respect for the position. We want to be revered for the position. But we don't understand we have an obligation to the position. The higher the elevation, the higher the obligation. The higher the elevation, the higher the obligation. So what's your secret? What are you holding on to? What is it, the one thing? And now listen, I'm not telling you about who you're talking to. I'm talking to you. This is your mental real estate. Listen, because sometimes we can keep a secret so good, it's embedded. It's embedded here. Have you ever kept a secret from yourself? Have you ever, let's put it in natural terms. Have you ever hid money from yourself and later on you went to look for it and you can't remember where it's at? So let me ask you again, have you ever kept a secret from yourself? Now, why would we continue to do such things when people's lives are predicated on information? The word has to be spread. It has to be shared. But the word is not a secret. And I ain't just talking about the word of God. I'm talking about the word in general, the specific things that you have, the specific things that you're given. You didn't get the job that you have, working a career and retired without a word. You didn't build the relationships that you had without a word. You didn't find a husband or wife without a word. You didn't go in the places that you went to help elevate people and bring their life and their understanding without a word. So what's your secret? When we talk about the things that we talk about, oh, you're so secretive. I've been that person. I'll be the first one to throw my hand up. Yes, I used to keep secrets. I'm sure my auntie knows right by now. But I'll still never tell. I ain't going to take it to my grave because we have fun with this stuff now that we're older. But I am saying this. When it comes to the positions in your life, look at who's affected by your secret. And the thing is, look at who doesn't even understand or even know that you're carrying one. We rub shoulders with people every day, don't we? But the good thing is we can be better at everything that we do. We can be better at everything that we create. And we can do more to create more for somebody else. But the effect of knowing that you might be holding on to something, that's funny because it's not a lie if you didn't tell it. You got to mislead somebody to tell a lie. But when you hold information within, then now that becomes your secret. And if it's your secret that's stopping other people from moving forward, if it's your secret that's stopping other people from growing, if it's your secret that's keeping them from salvation, what are you holding on to the secret for? The secret is meant for you to just, at some point in life, even to a trusted friend, what you've been through. Oh my God, what you've been through. Even if it's to a trusted friend, tell your secret. Holding it in is like cancer. Holding in your secret is like consumption of the body. It will eat away at you. It will pull so many things out of you that you never believed you had on the inside. Because a secret is something that festers. It sits in there and it rotates and it turns. And every time you think about that secret, you deny yourself freedom. Every time you think about that secret, you deny yourself the opportunity. Every time you deny yourself of an opportunity, you miss the chance to save someone. You miss the chance to give to someone. You miss the opportunity that's going to mean something, not just to you, because it's not about us. A lot of times we're looking for something that's going to give us fulfillment. But listen, if you understand where I'm coming from, you would know. Only thing that's good about this vessel is that we have to fill up. But what's the best part? We empty out. We don't just fill up to stay where we at. We empty out to be refilled. When you feel, listen, there's no better place than knowing that you got the stress off of you. There's no better place than knowing that you got the pressure off of you. There's no better place than knowing that you told somebody what you were supposed to say to them and it meant for their good and they grew from it. There's no better place than knowing that everything that was given to you was given to somebody else. Now, I can feel. It's refreshing when you get into that place in your life when you know and understand that there's something different here. It's not just the same. It's not just any other day. This is something different. It's better. Better than anything I could ever have thought of. But today is Monday Mental Real Estate to help you understand your perspective of that secret. Yes, it's good. Yes, it's necessary at times. But everybody at some point in their life has held on to it. The duration of what you do with your secret is up to you. But I'm here to guide you and help you understand the steps when it comes to that secret. How people are affected. How you're affected, how it deals with the mentality and your physical health. Stay in tune with understanding that whatever has been given to you has been given to you for a reason. The same thing as what you've gone through it for a reason. These things are not by chance. You show up in the place because you occupy a space. Let me say that again. You show up in the place because you occupy a space. And when you occupy that space, you have an obligation to the space that you occupy. And somebody sitting right beside you, you don't know, may need to have a piece of the space that you occupy. This is your Monday Mental Real Estate with yours truly, Dr. Freeland. And I want to say to y'all, have yourself a great week and a safe week. Be blessed on today. Do something that's going to matter. Listen. If you still running from that secret like I was or like I might be, I stay clear, y'all. I stay clear. Make sure you relay your message. Make sure you give it to somebody that needs it. Because somebody's looking for you. You just don't know who it is. And the thing is, a lot of times we speak out of turn and don't know that it's our turn. Let me say that again. Sometimes we speak out of turn and to not know and understand that it's our turn. When you speak, you never know who's listening, do you? And you thinking you just talking out of turn. But it may just be your turn. Keep sharing the wisdom that you get. Keep growing the way God gives it to you. Keep knowing how to build somebody. Keep understanding, y'all, this is positivity. We ain't talking about negativity right now. We've all been there. We got stories upon stories upon stories. But if it didn't kill you, it saved your life. That's two things. If it didn't kill you, it saved your life. And if it saved you, you occupy a space. If you occupy a space, you got an opportunity. Keep sharing, guys. God bless you all. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate you taking your time for Monday Mental Real Estate. Let's keep it. Let's keep moving forward as we continue to grow. Let me shout some people out. Yolanda Shahid, how are you? I see you in here already. You doing it like you always do. I appreciate you. Shandrika McDowell, how are you? Let us know when that book is out, ready to go. We ready to go and put it out there. So let's keep moving forward, y'all. I see it. So many Miss Chantel. Great morning to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Javar Peppers, what's going on? I see you. It's good to have you, and I appreciate you so much. Oh, my goodness. This is good stuff, y'all. Today is a good day. Deidre Fox, the clerk, my family, my cousin. You already know what it is. I bless you. I appreciate you so much for all that you do, for how you grow, how we grow together. Mom Barry, Mother Barry, your influence still stands today. Your influence still remains. You said words that I still live by to this day because of your influence. Mom Barry, Mom and Dad, I bless you. I love you both. I love the family. God bless you. Thank you so much for just pouring into a young man who didn't have his way when he was younger. He didn't know. But guess what? Because of you and the influence that you placed in my life as a kid, I still grow because of you. Thank you, Mom Barry. I love you so much. Let's keep this thing going. Voice to Nations, I see you. Keep preaching your word. Keep giving your gospel. People are watching. I see you. I tune in, and I appreciate you so much for doing what you do and being in this place. Ronnie Tisdale, God bless you. Good morning, my dear. Thank you so much for your support for Monday Mental Real Estate, because it's important that we get in position, because you never know when that number is going to be called. Get yourself in position. Put your jersey on and get your pads ready, because we're going to get in there and we're going to go at it. But when it's all said and done, you're going to be ready. When it's all said and done, we're going to have our mental real estate ready to receive, because there's so much more for us. Last but not least, my life's blood, the reason for my season, my mother, Brenda Redmond. Mama, I love you. Thank you for being in here, being the best influence of my life that I've ever had. I appreciate you, Mama, for just doing you and being you. Let's keep it going, y'all, as we move forward. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. God bless you all. Enjoy your week. Have a safe day. Be a blessing to somebody else, because somebody's looking for you today. God bless you all. Take care. We'll talk again soon. Take care, guys. Have your way. Have your way in this place today. Take care, guys. God bless you. I love you. Bye-bye. Have your way. Come on now. Bye-bye, guys.